There is an African proverb that says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. At first, these words may sound simple, but within them lies a deep truth about wellness, healing, and what it means to live a full life. In the modern world, we are often taught to value independence above all else. To succeed means to climb the ladder alone. To be strong means to carry burdens in silence. To prove yourself means to show that you don't need anyone. But African wisdom tells us something different. True strength is not in isolation, but in connection. True healing is not found in solitude, but in community. Think of the journey of life as a long road. Walking it alone may feel fast at first. You make quick decisions, you move without delay. But soon, the weight of the journey presses down. The road stretches longer than you imagined, and the silence becomes heavy. When you travel together, however, something changes. The burdens are shared, the laughter is multiplied, and the distance feels shorter because of the company beside you. This is the essence of the proverb. Wellness is relational. Wellness is not simply an individual project. It is relational. Our bodies, minds, and spirits are shaped by those around us. The smile of a child, the encouragement of a friend, the wisdom of an elder. All of these are forms of medicine. When we are in healthy, loving relationships, our stress decreases, our hearts grow lighter, and our sense of belonging deepens. Science even confirms what African wisdom has long taught. People with strong social bonds live longer, heal faster, and carry less stress. Isolation, on the other hand, is as harmful to the body as smoking or poor nutrition. This truth is not new. It has always been known by communities who place Jamie, or community, at the center of life. Wellness in everyday relationships. So what does it mean to build wellness through relationships in everyday life? It means noticing the small things, sharing meals with family and friends instead of eating alone in silence, calling or visiting elders to hear their stories and receive their blessings, offering encouragement to someone struggling, reminding them they are not alone, practicing forgiveness because holding grudges is heavy for both the heart and the body. Each of these acts may seem small, but together they weave the net that holds us when life feels heavy. The medicine of listening. One of the greatest gifts we can give in relationships is listening. In many African traditions, to listen deeply is to honor the spirit of another person. Listening says, I see you, I hear you, your life matters. In a world full of noise, true listening is rare and it is healing. Think of the last time someone listened to you with full attention, no interruptions, no judgments, no rushing. How did it feel? That moment itself was wellness. When we listen in this way, we not only help others heal, but we also heal ourselves by softening our hearts, carrying one another's burdens. Another part of building wellness through relationships is learning to carry one another's burdens. Life brings challenges, illness, grief, financial struggles, moments of despair. Alone, these moments can crush us. Together, they become lighter. In African communities, it is common to gather around someone in need, bringing food, singing prayers, offering presents. This is more than tradition. It is survival. Community support ensures that no one falls through the cracks. For us today, it can look like checking in on a friend, supporting a family during hard times, or simply showing up when someone needs company. Wellness is not about avoiding hardship, It is about not facing hardship alone. Building relationships that last. To go far together, relationships must be nurtured. They require time, patience, and intention. Like a garden, they must be watered with kindness, sunlight of attention, and the soil of forgiveness. If neglected, they wither. But when tended to, they flourish and provide shade for the long journey of life. So ask yourself, how am I nurturing my relationships today? Have I called my family to say I love you? Have I told a friend how much I appreciate them? Have I asked someone how they are and truly listened to their answer? These small practices are the seeds of long-lasting wellness. In many African traditions, relationships are not left to chance. They are nurtured through ritual. Whether it is sharing a meal, gathering for song, or greeting one another with warmth, these acts strengthen the bonds between people. Ritual is powerful because it gives structure to love. It reminds us to pause, to honor one another, to make space for connection. Something as simple as beginning each day with a greeting or ending each week with a communal meal creates rhythm and predictability. In those moments, wellness grows, not from grand gestures, but from consistency. For example, in many cultures, pouring libations to honor ancestors is a ritual of remembrance. It is also a communal act, binding the living together as they acknowledge their shared lineage. Through such practices, relationships are not only sustained, but deepened. Healing. Through relationships also play a central role in healing. In times of illness or emotional struggle, the presence of others can restore hope. A kind word can ease anxiety, a shared prayer can lift despair, a simple embrace can lower blood pressure and bring calm. Healing is rarely a solitary journey. In fact, research shows that support systems speed up recovery from physical and mental illness. But African wisdom already knew this. Healing happens in the circle, not outside of it. Think of the proverb, when spider webs unite, they can tie up a lion. Alone, one thread may break, but together, many threads become unbreakable. So too it is with people. Alone, our struggles may overwhelm us. Together, our unity becomes stronger than the challenges we face. Wellness through conflict and forgiveness. It is important to acknowledge that relationships are not always easy. Conflict is part of the human experience, but wellness in relationships does not come from avoiding conflict. It comes from how we handle it. In African traditions, community elders often mediate disputes, ensuring that reconciliation is prioritized over division. The goal is not to win an argument, but to restore harmony, because harmony sustains the entire community. Forgiveness, then, is a form of self-care. Holding on to anger is like drinking poison. It harms the one who holds it most. By forgiving, we release the weight of resentment and open space for peace to return. This is not always easy, but it is necessary for relationships to remain strong across the long road of life. Building relationships across generations. Another key aspect of wellness through relationships is intergenerational connection. Elders carry wisdom that cannot be found in books. Children carry fresh energy and hope for the future. When these generations connect, both are enriched. In the African diaspora, storytelling, song, and mentorship are ways of bridging generations. Elders pass down lessons. Youth bring creativity and renewal. Together, They keep culture alive and ensure that wisdom continues to flow. For your own wellness, seek out relationships across generations. Sit with elders, ask them about their lives, let their stories guide you. Spend time with children, let their laughter remind you of joy, let their curiosity spark your own. These exchanges bring balance and depth to the community and to your own spirit. Practical ways to build wellness through relationships. Here are some practices you can begin today. Check in regularly. A simple message or call can mean the world. Eat together. Share meals whenever possible because food carries connection. Celebrate milestones, birthdays, achievements, and anniversaries become moments of joy when celebrated in community. Support in hardship. Offer help when someone is struggling, whether practical support or just presence. Create rituals. Establish weekly or monthly practices that bring your loved ones together. These are not grand or difficult tasks, but small steps that, over time, build deep, lasting bonds. The proverb teaches us, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. True wellness is not a solitary race, but a shared journey. In a world obsessed with speed and independence, we must embrace endurance and interdependence. Relationships with family, friends, elders, and community are the foundation that sustains us through life's long road. Ask yourself, who walks beside me? And how can I nurture those bonds? Remember, your strength is multiplied in connection. Your joy is richer in community, and your healing is deeper when shared. Together, we can always go farther.